Hello, my name is Renee Baker. Today our guest is Jason B. What is the title of your book?
Spots Windy Day.
Who is the author?
Eric Hill.
Tell us what your book is about.
Well, my book is about one little dog who he goes outside and it's windy and he goes to fly his kite and then his kite gets stuck in a tree and then a kangaroo comes and asks him if he needs help getting the kite down. So then the kangaroo helps him and then the kite comes down.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Why?
Because it looks like a good book for me, and I like those kind of books.
Would you recommend this book to the other third graders?
Well, yes, if they like it and they read it.
This was from Mr. In's room from Looks at Books. Bye.
Hello, my name is Courtney Crane. Today our guest is Renee B. What is the title of your book?
Geronimo Stilton and a Flabby Mouse Vacation.
What is the author of your book?
Geronimo Stilton.
Tell us what your book is about.
It's about a mouse called Geronimo who goes on a vacation, but every time he is supposed to leave, something has to go wrong. Finally, he can go, but he has to go to the worst hotel in New Mouse City, which is the Ratty Tatty Hotel. At the hotel, he ate bugs and bad seafood, and when he called the doctor to tell him that he's sick, the doctor yelled at him for eating those things, and he yelled at him to just yell at him. And when he saw his annoying assistant Pinky Pick going to stay in the same room with him and her Gerbil Scout troop, it actually turned out to be good.
Did you like it?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Because it's cool how he expresses himself, and it's really funny.
Would you recommend it to any other third graders?
Yes, I would.
Thanks for looking at Looks at Books. Bye. Hello, my name is Alex Ferdel, and welcome to Looks at Books. Today, our special guest is Courtney Crane. Courtney, what is the title of your book? Junie B. Jones as Captain Fielding. Who's the author? Barbara Park. Tell us a little about your book. Well, it's about a girl who wants to be Captain Fielding, and Room 8 is in the lead so far, and Junie B. Jones wants somebody to help her team win. So she chooses Super William, and they did win.
Did you like the book?
Yes. Why? Because it was about teamwork. Would you recommend this book to third graders? Yes. Why? Because I think it's a funny book and how she expresses herself. That's all the time we have. Stay tuned for next week's show. Bye.
Hello, welcome to Looks at Books, and I'm your host, Ann Dumont. Today our guest is
Alex Barrett. Alex, what's the title of your book?
World War II.
Wait, who is the author of your book?
Scott McQuett.
Tell us what the book is about.
Well, it's about the battles that took place in World War II. It talks about D-Day, Pearl Harbor. It talks about Germany, and a lot of battles that took place. So, and they talked about what Germany did with Jews, and that's it.
Did you like this book?
Yes, I did.
Would you recommend this book to other third graders?
Yes.
This is Andy Bourne saying, hi Mom, see you next time at Looks at Books. Oh, that was embarrassing.
Hello, my name is Christina Hedges. Today our guest is Andrew Byrne. What is the title of your book?
Author's New Puppy.
Who is the author?
Mark Brown.
Tell us what your book is about.
It's about when Arthur gets a new puppy from babysitting other pets, and then the dog has to stay in the garage, but he asked if he can keep him in the house for 1, 2, or 3 days, and his mom said okay, but then when he stays the first night, the whole house is almost wrecked, and then so Arthur has to go downstairs and sleep with him, and then he has to train him while he's going out of the house.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Why?
Because Pal kind of shows what my other dog Chance is, and it kind of shows how much hard work it is to own a dog.
Would you recommend it to other third graders?
Yes, I would, especially when they get a new dog, to see how much work it is.
That's our show for today. Stay tuned for tomorrow's show. Bye.
Hi, my name is Tyler Nock. Welcome to Looks at Books. Today our special guest is Joseph Giva. Joseph, what's the title of your book?
The Dancing Bears and the Messy Room.
Who's the author?
Stain Bernstein.
Tell us what your book is about, Joseph.
Well, when the Bernstein Bears' house is nice and clean, but except one, only Brother Bear and Sister Bear's room was a mess. But Mama Bear opened Sister's closet room and it fell off of her. But she better be careful when she opens it. But they were trying to clean up, but they were arguing. So they were just arguing. So Mama just cleaned up when she got a big box and threw all the toys in the box. She was very mad. When Papa came in and he was mad. When he has a great idea. He's gonna make a toy box, and Mom said there will be rules. So they put the boxes in the closet, but some of the toys are broken. Not even Sister's teddy bear, only Brother's stuff. And then everything in the room was cleaned up. And it's a great idea to clean up.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's a great book, because it's a great book when I just read it.
Would you recommend it to other third graders?
Yes, when I read it.
Bye. See you next week at Looks at Books.
Hello, my name is Jason Barbosa. Today our guest is Tyler Nowak. What is the title of your book?
Daniel's Story.
Who is the author?
Carol Mattis.
Tell us what your book is about.
It's about a Jewish boy named Daniel and his family. First, Daniel got kicked out of school, and then his dad lost his job. So then they had to move to Lodz, Poland. They got jobs with barely any, and they barely got any food, no money. And then 3 months after that, they get sent to another place, and they get tortured. Soon, Erica and the mother get very sick, and then Daniel tries hiding with his cousin in a place, but then the Germans catch Daniel and throw him into the train. Then they get to the concentration camp. The mother gets burned to death, and the sister didn't. But then the sister dies from not eating that much food, so it's just Daniel and the father left. But then they went to another camp, and the Americans came and rescued them.
Did you like it?
Yeah,
Why?
because I like war books and action books.
Would you recommend it to other third graders?
Yes,
Why?
because if they like war books and action books.
Okay. Thanks for watching our show. Bye. Hello, my name is Joseph. Today our guest is Desiree. What is the title of your book?
Frog and Toad All Year.
Who is the author?
Arnold Liebel.
Tell us what your book is about.
It's about Frog and Toad All Year. Frog knocks on Toad's door and see if he could play outside, but Toad doesn't want to. And Frog says how beautiful it was outside, and Toad said he wanted to stay in his warm bed. And one Christmas Eve, Toad made a big dinner, and he decorated the tree, and he went to go see what time it was, and he remembered that the clock didn't work, and the hand on the clock didn't move.
Did you like it?
Yes,
Why?
because that was my favorite book, and that's the only book I had to read.
Would you recommend it to other third graders?
Yes,
Why?
because if they like Frog and Toad books, then that's one of the favorite books that they should read.
Thank you for joining us, Desiree. Bye.
Hello, my name is Desiree Loggins. Today our guest is Ryan O'Connor. What is the title of your book?
Phantoms Don't Drive Sports Cars.
Who is the author?
Debbie Dady.
Tell us about your book.
Well, there's Eddie, Howie, Melody, and Liza, and they think Eric Aston is a phantom, but then in later of the story, they hear a Lamborghini drive away, and he had to go. So there's an assistant, a violinist that sat in his seat in the orchestra pit, and when he sat down in Eric Aston's seat, it collapsed.
Did you like it?
Yeah,
Why?
'cause Eddie was funny and Eric Aston had a Lamborghini.
Would you recommend this book to other third graders?
Yeah.
Bye.
Hello, my name is Brooke Waltman, and today our guest is Jessica Manduhana. Jessica, what is the title of your book?
Junie B. Jones smells something fishy.
Who is the author?
Barbara Park.
Tell us what your book is about.
It's about this girl named Junie B. Jones. She has pets day at school, and she only has a dog, and her teacher won't let her bring it, so because the teacher said she could only bring a picture. So she asks her parent if she could get another pet, but they don't let her. So one day her grandma comes to her house and gives her an earthworm, but she doesn't like it and throws it back in the grass. And then she didn't have nothing to take for Pets Day, so she took a fish stick for Pets Day.
Did you like it?
Yes,
Why?
because it was real funny.
Would you recommend it to other third graders?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching Looks at Books. Bye.
Hi, my name is Renee Cole. Today our guest is Justin Carlson.
Hi.
What is the title of your book?
Cam Jensen and the Mystery of the Dinosaur Bones.
Who is the author?
David A. Elder.
Tell us what your book is about.
Well, it's about Cam Jansen and her friend Eric and the class go to Kurt Dad Museum, and in the dinosaur section they find out that the Colossus, 3 bones are missing from it. And then when they left, they found this guy go in with this box, and it was a milk brand, and when they were in the cafeteria there wasn't the milk brand that they had there, and he came in with the box, and he came out with the box, and then they found out later that the girl guide who was guiding them, and a guy had stole the 3 bones, and they might have got reported to the police from the director.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it
Why?
was good.
Why?
Because I like mystery books a little bit, and it was kind of a good mystery.
Would you recommend it to other third graders?
Well, if they never heard of Cam Jensen, they shouldn't read this. But if they like Cam Jensen, they would really like this book.
This is Renee Cole saying, stay tuned next week at Looks at Books. Bye.
Hi, hello. My name is Justin. Welcome to Looks at Books. Today our guest is Paulo. And what is the title of your book?
Cam Jensen and the Mystery of Flight 54.
Who is the author?
David A. Elder.
Tell us what your book is about.
Cam Jensen, her parents, and her friend Eric are going to the airport to pick up Aunt Molly. Then, when they found Aunt Molly, he looked confused with her luggage, so he told the security that this is not my luggage. Then he got her luggage back. Then Aunt Molly heard a couple that they lost her niece, Simone, so they decided to help them. So they didn't find her in the airport, so they tried to look at the bus stop and found her. So they told the couple that they found her at the bus stop. When they found them,
they were very thankful that they found her.
Did you like it?
Yes,
Why?
because it's a mystery book and I like to read mysteries.
Would you recommend it to other third graders?
Yes, because if they like mysteries, they'll like this book.
Bye. This is Justin Carlson from Looks at Books. Bye.
Hello, my name is Paulo. Today our guest is Ricky. What is the title of your book?
Arthur's teacher moves in.
Who's the author?
Mark Brown.
Tell us what your book is about.
It's about when her mother. The story begins when her mother gave Arthur the big news about his teacher moving in with him, and then Arthur got shocked because he never believed that he will live with his own teacher, and then that next day he said to their parents, why doesn't he have to live with someone else than us? Well, the parents said that poor guy doesn't know where else to go. He will stay here until they fix his roof. And then at the end of the story, they said the teacher said, I won't be staying in your house anymore. Maybe I will stay with Francine and the other kids.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's really weird. You're living with your own teacher.
Would you recommend it to other third graders?
Yes, because if they like weird stories, they should read it.
Come again and look at books. Bye.
Hello, my name is Ricky, and welcome to Looks at Books. Today our guest is Austin Carey. What is the title of your book?
Watch out for dinosaurs.
Who's the author?
The author is John Lowry Nixon.
Tell us about your book.
Slap was eating breakfast and then his brother was told him that tomorrow's pet day. So he went to Mrs. January's house and said if he could borrow parakeet Kitsy, and so he put Kitsy in pet day and he won.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Why?
I liked it because pet days are like interesting.
Would you recommend it to other third graders?
Yes.
This is Ricky saying, stay tuned for next week's show.
See ya.
Bye.
Hello, my name is Ben Kopp and welcome to Looks at Books. Our guest today is Renee Cole. What is the title of your book?
Dracula Doesn't Rock and Roll.
Who is the author?
Debbie Dady.
Tell us what your book is about.
It's about these 4 kids, Eddie, Melody, Howie, and Lisa, who think their old school counselor is Dracula,
their old school counselor is back at their school for about 1 hour, and they're gonna find out why. So they go into the classroom when their school starts, and Jack and Mr. Drake, their old school counselor, has a black case with him, and they're wondering what's in the case. So a couple minutes later, Mrs. Jeepers, their teacher, introduces them to him one more time, and Mr. Drake takes out what's in the black case, and what's in the case is an electric guitar, and so he played a little bit for them, and then the next day they found out that Mr. Drake's band, the Bats, are going to play at the Winterfest on Friday, and today was Monday. And Howie thinks that they're not going to play guitars on Monday, on Friday. He thinks that once the lights dim, they were going to go into a trance, and they would suck their blood. But they thought that they had to think of something really quick. So they thought of making signs and putting them everywhere so they would become famous and forget all about them and travel to lots of different places, and he wouldn't suck their blood. And at the Winterfest on Friday, 200 people arrived. So they made them famous.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Why?
It was a good book, and it's really exciting, but the ending didn't really make any sense. It was too short and didn't make any sense.
Would you recommend it to other third graders?
Yes, I would. It's really a good book for third graders to read, and I think lots of people would enjoy it.
Thank you for listening to Looks at Books. Bye.
Hello, my name is Renee Baker. Today our guest is Christina Hedges. What is the title of your book?
Junie B. Jones, first grader, Boo, and I mean it.
Who is the author?
Barbara Park.
Tell us what your book is about.
It's Halloween time, and Junie B. Jones doesn't like Halloween because her friend Puff Halloween Puffer told her 5 scary secrets that she doesn't like. One of them is that candy corn isn't really corn. And then her stuffed animal, Philip Johnny Bob, helps her. And he helps her not to be scared of Halloween and what to be. And when she went to the circus once with Philip Johnny Bob, there's this clown named Squirty the Clown, and it squirt their grandma with water. And Junie B. Jones wanted to be Squirty the Clown, and then she tries to scare everybody when she goes trick-or-treating, but nobody's really scared.
Did you like it?
Why? Yeah, because it's a funny book.
Would you recommend it to the other third graders?
Yeah.
This was Looks at Books from Mr. In's room. Bye.
Hi, my name is Kim Tran, and our special guest today is Ben Kopp. So Ben, what's the title of your book?
Magic Treehouse, The Night at Dawn.
Who is the author?
Mary Pope Osborne.
Tell us what's about your book.
It's about Annie and Jack going on an adventure long ago to the time of castles, and when they get there, Annie wants to quickly go in the castle, but Jack doesn't, and then decides he'll go inside, so he goes across the bridge but gets spotted by a guard that's watching to see if no people that aren't allowed in the castle go in. And he finds Annie behind a well, and he runs over to the well, but there are two men, and then they ride away. Then they start walking around and then looking where there's an opening and see a feast, but then get spotted by a servant and run and end up in the armory. And then Jack takes off a helmet off a shelf and then falls. All this armor then falls, and they get bring to the dungeon. Then they end up in the moat, and then a knight takes them to the treehouse, and they wish their way back home.
Did you like it?
Yes, because it was very exciting and there was lots of action.
Would you recommend this book to other third graders?
Yeah, I think they would like this book because Annie and Jack get spotted a lot and it's very interesting.
This was Looks at Books. Right after this commercial. While you're waiting, look at www.looksatbooks.com.
Hello, my name is DeShane. Our special guest today is Kim Tran. What is the title of your book?
Spot the Sporty Dog.
Who is the author?
Jenny Dale.
Tell us what your book is about.
It's about a dog who got lost when he was playing with a ball, and the ball went to a different street. He almost got ran over by a car, but the driver stopped, and the driver picked up the dog and saw the collar and made signs that the dog was lost, and his owner found the sign and went to the address, and then he found Spot, but the Spot's owner almost got a new dog, but he didn't.
Did you like it? Why?
Because I really like dog books, and I really like happy endings and that kind of stuff.
Would you recommend it to other third graders?
Yes, if they really like dogs that much.
Thank you for watching Looks at Books. Bye.
Hello, my name is Billy Bober. Our guest is Shannon Nakaza. What is the title of your book, Shannon?
Super Dog.
Who is the author of your book?
Jack Bruno.
Tell us what your book is about, Shannon.
It's about a little dog named Dex, and he dreams that he could be a superhero, and then a big fat cat named Clevis tries to block his way when he was carrying 2 sacks filled with sand. And he jumps over every crack in the morning in the sidewalk, and he jumps over a big garbage pile.
Did you like it?
Yes,
Why?
because I think that it has a lot of action and it's funny because he's a dog and there's a lot of things that has to do with this big dog named Canine, and it's a comic book in the book.
Would you recommend it to other third graders?
Yes, because I think most of the third graders like dog books, and I think they would laugh in it because it has some funny parts.
Stay tuned for more at Looks at Books. Ryan O'Connor, and today our guest is Billy Bober. What's the title of your book, Billy?
So You Want to Be an Inventor.
Who's the author?
Judas St. George.
Tell us about your book.
My book is about people who invented their things and how they invented it and where they got their ideas from.
Do you like this book?
Yes,
Why?
because I'm really interested in inventing and it helps me to do stuff faster.
Would you recommend this book to other third graders?
Yes,
Why?
because I think they would be interested in inventing things, just
Mm.
like I do.
Thanks for watching Looks for Books. See ya.
Looks at books.
Hello, my name is Allison Shank, and today's guest is Brooke Waltman. What is the title of your book?
Liar, Liar, Pants on Fire.
Who is the author?
Gordon Corman.
Tell us what your book is about.
Well, it's about a girl named Zoe, and she misses half of a day of school. So she gets in trouble for it by the principal, and so she gets sent down to the principal's, and she got in trouble, and she had to sharpen all the principal's pencils, and the principal knew the mother and father and grandfather when he was a kid. And what happened was that she also missed a movie on eagles, and so she said that she had an eagle's nest in her backyard, but she really didn't. So what happened was that she made an eagle's nest out of her mom's bowl. So she put glue, twigs, and peanut butter. And so the next day she thought that there wasn't going to be an eagle, but there really was.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Why?
Because it was about a girl, and she was really funny, and she was really a nice girl.
Would you recommend it to other third graders?
Yes.
Thanks for watching Looks at Books. Bye.
Hello, my name is Austin Carey, and our guest today is Allison Shank. What is the title of your book?
Olivia Kinney.
Who is the author?
Ellen Potter.
Tell us what your book is about.
A girl named Olivia, she just moved with her dad again. She meets new friends. One of her friends' name is Branwell. Olivia meets an older woman named Delilah. Delilah tells Olivia a story about her life. Delilah lived with her dad. Someone was trying to kill them. They killed her father, but Delilah escaped. She swam in the ocean and ended up on land alone. And if people went to her island, they would turn into lizards. And later, Olivia met another woman named Madame Brenda. She talked to the ghost, and Olivia found out that her friend Branwell was a ghost, and Olivia talked to her dead brother Christopher. He told Olivia to look in their dad's old toolbox, and inside was the brother and sister dolls, and Olivia was happy.
Did you like it?
Yes,
Why?
because it was funny and it was a good story.
Would you recommend it to other third graders?
Yes.
This is Austin Gary saying, see ya.
Hello, my name is Jessica Mandujano. Today our guest is Tony Calkins. Tony, what is your book title?
The Boxcar Children.
Who is the author?
Gucci January.
Tell us what your book is about.
It's about these 4 kids named Violet, Henry, Benny, and Jesse. And well, their parents died, so they ran away, and they went near a baker, but the baker's wife didn't like children, so she wanted to keep them, so she was gonna send Benny to a daycare, and so they didn't want to, so they snuck out to the forest and found a boxcar to live in, and then Henry got a job, got some money, and at the end Violet got really sick, and their grandfather found them, and they lived in a regular house, but they missed the boxcar, so their grandfather had a big surprise for them, so so he got the boxcar and brought it to his backyard, and everybody was happy.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Why?
It's because I like mystery books, and I thought it was a really good book because it had a lot of thinking in it.
Would you recommend this book to other third graders?
Yes, because a lot of third graders like mystery books, and I think that was one of the good ones.
Thanks for watching Looks at Books. Bye.